Remember when my brother dragged me onto the Appalachian Trail 2 years ago and I ended up getting sick because I drank some poop water? Well, sit down and shut up because we're going in for a double dip. That's right, thick guys and moon pies, round 2. And this time, I thought I was coming prepared. Brought a bunch of food. I brought a whole roll of toilet paper so I didn't run out like last time. And of course, you know, you gotta pack your Solomon Speedcross 3s, baby. So last time we ended here. That is 2 full pages and 1/2. Now here's where you probably think I'm crazy. We will be going from here to here. Sir, are you nervous about what happened last time on the trail? Into the mic, sir. Okay, the time before last when I got sick, and then the time after that where you twisted your ankle. And yet this time you've decided to go double the distance. Answer the question. Into the microphone, sir.
Not worried.
Not worried at all. Pure confidence.
I'm gonna take this trail and I'm gonna fuck it up.
By the way, huge shout out to Rode Microphone for sending me like this reporter microphone for this video. They make the microphone I use on a day-to-day basis. They have awesome customer service, awesome quality product. I highly recommend. And they probably don't want me shouting them out on this video because the rest of this video was not recorded on a Rode microphone and it sounds like shit. So we started the hike at Unicoi Gap late in the afternoon. So we decided to just hike up to the top of the mountain there and camp out. First mile on the trail, how do you feel?
A little chilly.
Chilly?
Kind of bored.
Bored. Not steep enough. That's what I thought. Do a butt clench for us. We just made it to the top of the mountain, and so we got our things set up, right? Our hammocks. Now I'm just gonna munch on as much food as possible to get this fucking weight off. We had our first fall for no reason. He just like tumbled over. This is the most concerning part about this whole thing. He's using the fucking gas can from last time we went hiking.
I've used it a couple times.
Ah, shit. Trail's all about them little things you do for yourself. Make myself a little beverage. Stir it up with the finger. It's like Kool-Aid. And Abby says I can't cook. Look at that. This ramen is tearing my stomach up. It's been in my stomach for like 10 minutes. So on our way up to the mountain, we passed by 2 or 3 people that were going the opposite direction, which is kind of unusual. Usually people go northbound. And then once we were on top of the mountain, nobody really passed us, which should have been a good indicator that there was something up. Because what we didn't realize was that there was a tornado warning that was going to be hitting in the middle of the night. Good night, Zach.
3:28 a.m.
My range light blew off. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
You ready to get up?
Jesus Christ, what the fuck are you thinking? It's so windy. My things kept coming out of the ground, right? And so I kept getting whipped by this in the head. It was just coming around going, bah, cracking me in the fucking head. It is time to get off the top of this mountain. Technically hiking through tornado weather. There's a tornado weather right now. After hiking halfway through the day, we ended up making it to a shelter. And this is where things kind of got sketchy because everything we owned was soaked. And once the storm passed, the temperature steadily dropped. Whoa, 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 whoa. Before we go any further, I think I really need to break down this fucking afternoon. That was just a whole lot of afternoon to unpack in one little transitioning sequence. And the reason I couldn't do it live is because my camera broke from all the rain. When we showed up to that shelter, it's a bunch of people in the same boat as us. Me and Zach are soaking wet. The storm had just passed through. We'd been hiking in the rain for like however many miles. The other people that are there have done the same thing. So everybody's soaked. And then after a storm, the temperature starts dropping. And there's a guy from Boston. There's a lesbian couple. And then there's two other groups, two other couples. And they are the textbook example on why you don't bring your wife camping. See, the lesbians were fine, because lesbians are, there's nothing harder than a lesbian. Tough as nails, those people. There was this couple that just got out of university, and the girl fucking majored in dancing. Yeah, so obviously there's no career lined up for her, so she decided to go on the AT. The boyfriend at one point said, "We really need to warm up, or else we're gonna die." But he kind of said it in like a joking manner, you know? And then she just started sobbing in the middle of the thing, just like crying. And everybody else was trying to like not address the situation and kind of talk over her. Then this married couple shows up a couple hours later, and this guy's walking the Appalachian Trail, right? He's doing a through hike. He's going all the way to Maine. And he brought his wife. And his fucking wife is acting like she's this separate species of creature that is, she's telling us like, by the way, I'm cold and wet. No shit, bitch, everybody's cold and wet. So eventually it gets to be nighttime. And I'm like, thank God I can go to sleep and this nightmare can go away.
6 hours later.
Can I get an official statement? Cold. Still pretty easy though. Still pretty easy. I can't even talk right now. Have you noticed my lips aren't working? Hey, I'd like to give a shout out to Columbia. You made this Omni-Tech jacket that's waterproof and breathable, and managed to make it not only not waterproof, but not breathable either. I'm soaked and suffocating in this thing. Alright, this is a tester to see if the cameras are working. Quick, tell a joke. Huh? Since we were gone while Game of Thrones was on, what do you anticipate happens?
I think Jon Snow is about to fuck,
Daenerys?
yeah, there we go.
Dude, he's gonna hit it Raw Dog and Bale. Alright, my anticipation of what's gonna happen is Littlefinger didn't actually die, hopefully. They do a Jon Snow and bring him back.
Wait, how is he supposed to die?
He gets stabbed by the fucking lady that looks like the Hunchback in Notre Dame. And so my end game is that he rules over Westeros, which no longer has anybody in it. It's just nothing but the army of the dead. And he's sitting in the biggest castle, Harrenhal, by himself. He's got Sansa like a fucking dog on all fours right there next to him. Are you ready for surprise number one?
Yeah.
Do you want a Ferrero Rocher? And you told me I brought a bunch of nonsense. This is the most necessary thing on the... It's covered in fucking hot sauce from that boiling ass fire ramen.
We're only gonna do about 8-9 miles today.
So you're saying our destination might not be feasible considering the tornado warnings?
Yeah.
Okay.
The weather has foiled us once again.
Oh man, it's the weather, not these athletic bodies. That fucking weather gets us every time, doesn't it? If the good Lord would just provide us with a tailwind, we'd be there in no time.
I know.
Zach's under the idea that we should pack up tomorrow, tuck our tails between our legs, and go enjoy some nice chicken tenders down at Zaxby's. Do you want a moon pie of defeat? A toast. The next morning, we packed up our stuff and made our way to the nearest gap to be picked up and shuttled back to our car. Zach was telling me, he's like, maybe this is just a wake-up call that we're not the men that we thought we were. I said, motherfucker, I was never the man you thought I was. I knew what I was capable of. Just filming that giant uncut penis hanging off the tree. It's got me fired up in the loins, you know what I'm saying? Depressing knowledge coming in. Unicoi Gap, where we put in, is 16.08 miles south of Dix Creek Gap. Weren't we supposed to do like 80 something? Just silence. And then ask me, say, hey Sam, where'd you get that shirt?
Hey Sam.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that shirt?
Oh, awesome, you should ask me. This whole thing Oh, you know, I got this from theshekelscheme.com. He's got a little insole guy. He's got a fedora and a katana, a pair of child molester 7s on.
Yeah.
Pretty rad, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you buy 8 or 10 of these?
Yeah, I'd buy a few.
A few to disperse to your grandparents for Christmas presents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bible camp's coming up.
Bible camp is coming up. This would be a great addition. Yeah. You can look like this, or you can look like fucking that.
Well, I don't know about you, but it's been a pretty traumatic journey, and I'm sorry it wasn't as long as the last one, and I'm sorry it wasn't as eventful as the last one. Now, I could easily sit there and blame the weather for the whole event, for this thing not being what it should be. But I think we all know we bit off more than we could chew. 12 miles a day is what we had planned? I think Zach seems to think we're aging like wine. I'm aging like curdled cum behind a dumpster at Arby's. I have a hard time driving 12 miles a day. And to be honest, audience, shame on you. You fucking idiots should have known I wasn't gonna make it the second I pulled out that little book and started flipping through pages at the beginning. There's no way. You should have said there is no fucking way this man's gonna make it. And if you thought I was, then you're an idiot. Oh, they tell you as a YouTuber, don't ever criticize the audience. Well, let me tell you something. If you thought my fat ass could have done that in the first minute, you obviously haven't been here too long. Because quitting early is what I do best. For the rest of you that knew that it was gonna end in failure, I appreciate you sticking around, and I'll see you next time.